Number one, let's start with what happened yesterday, because she has gone viral, all right? She's gone viral over hot girls eat Arby's. Yeah. She was wearing this outfit, this arrangement into the Chicago Sky game. Of course, the Indiana Fever, I would like to say, beat the brakes off the Sky, but really it felt like they underachieved a good bit. Yes.
What happens when curly fries, a cheeky slogan tee, and a full-blown WNBA drama collide? Apparently, you get 800,000 reasons to believe Sophie's Arby's shirt just upstaged the entire league. That's right, fast food fashion is now outpacing actual ticket sales, and let's just say Angel Reese isn't exactly eating it up. Did we just witness the wildest crossover since Space Jam? Buckle up, because this isn't just about beef, it's about roast beef, and someone's feeling extra salty. Welcome to the crispiest controversy in sports meets snack history.
Cunningham's t-shirt became a marketing phenomenon. Sophie Cunningham currently plays for the Indiana Fever and has now become one of the most recognizable WNBA players. After Barbie night, she pulled up wearing a shirt that said "Hot Girls Eat Arby's," and the internet lost it. But here's the real backstory. A few months earlier, Sophie posted a video rating Arby's. And that video is just her being authentic in herself. And that puppy went viral.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and give Arby's a solid 9 out of 10.
Then following this, the phrase "Hot Girls Eat Arby's" started flying around. And it turns out that Arby's has been saying this since 2010.
At some point, the WNBA quietly shifted, less about basketball, more about whatever this is now. Skill feels like background noise. Drama's front and center. The shot clock might as well be for social posts, not plays. And then Sophie shows up, not with a dunk, but in an Arby's shirt, breaking the internet like she invented it. No flashy moves, just curly fries and realness. She didn't cross anyone up. She just walked in and rewrote the script.
Somebody that has gotten ridiculously popular this year with the Indiana Fever. I made a prediction that she was going to be the second most popular player on this team by the end of the year. And then, of course, there was the big incident during the Connecticut Sun game. And by the end of that game, she was known as Caitlin Clark's enforcer, right? The one that's got her back. At times, it feels like the only one that's got her back, if I'm being quite honest.
She's not running ISO plays. She's isolating the truth. No fake hair, no fake nails, no lashes glued on for the camera. Just vibes, honesty, and a viral tee. Meanwhile, the rest of the league's chasing clout, building brands off beef that barely simmers. They preach, support women's sports, while churning out TikToks that feel more like casting calls for reality TV. But Sophie? She shows up, keeps it real, and casually moves 800,000 shirts like it's just another Wednesday.
Sophie Cunningham has broken the internet in multiple ways over the last day. All right, the other day, before the Chicago Sky game, this Barbie, and let's be real, let's be honest. If you were going to cast somebody as Barbie, there's a good chance you'd take a long, hard look at Sophie Cunningham.
It's like someone cracked a window and let in fresh air. And that breeze must have ruffled a few lashes, because the reactions started flying, wild and off target, like fourth-quarter turnovers. When someone like Sophie starts gaining traction, the league gets uncomfortable. She doesn't fit the mold. She's not part of the Instagram clique. She's not dancing mid-game after shooting 2 for 10. And she definitely isn't relying on stage friendships to stay relevant.
Talk about Arby's. She is now on the Arby's payroll. Decided that it was a match made in roast beef heaven. Hot girls eat Arby's. No knock on Arby's, Sophie, but if you give Arby's 9 out of 10, I'll take you to Racks. I'll buy you some Racks, and I think you will find that hot girls probably eat Racks. Arby's has a new spokeswoman, and it just so happens to be Sophie Cunningham. Yeah, that's right. Sophie Cunningham, who took to her social media to discuss how much she enjoyed a trip that she made to Arby's and
That's why people love her. While everyone else is performing, she's just real. No filters, no fluff, just showing up. And maybe that's what fans actually want. Hoopers who hoop. Same reason CC changed the narrative without asking. Same reason Aaliyah cuts through the noise. They're not trying to go viral, they just are. And here's the truth no one says out loud. If the league can't elevate black women who actually ball, what are we even doing? The talent's always been there. But time and time again, they pick gimmicks over game. TikTok over toughness. Image over impact.
700,000 followers overnight. I don't know if you guys knew, she had like 300 or something less than 48 hours ago. Insane. The enforcer has arrived. And she even posted like twice since then, bro. She's totally taken it to a whole new level. Like, Caitlin Clark has a new star. This is like a new star in the WNBA. People ain't gonna like it. People aren't gonna like it. Trace Leches, you know what I'm saying? Caitlin Clark, Sophie Cunningham, and Lexi Hull, which, by the way, kind of was obsessed with her before she even came along.
It's starting to feel like a beauty pageant. Points don't matter, posts do. It's all about selfies, drama, and who has the longest nails. Meanwhile, the real hoopers, the ones who show up and just play, get buried in the noise. Then Sophie shows up in an Arby shirt, says nothing, and becomes the most talked about name in the league. No glam squad. No stunt. Just real. And suddenly, the same people asking for attention didn't like where it landed. The spotlight hit someone unscripted, and they flinched.
One thing I like about Sophie is that she's tough. So when Caitlin Clark last week, or not last week, a couple days ago, when Caitlin Clark got destroyed, her girl Sophie came to her defense, and this was the most beast mode thing that I've seen a woman do in WNBA history. Now, Sophie, who's my one of my favorites now, she's become one of my favorite WNBA players. I'm gonna watch her too, like I watch Caitlin. Look at what she did, and people may not say that this was in response or whatever the case may be, but I feel like Sophie is like, you want to play?
Sophie is everything the curated chaos crowd fears, real, unpolished, and loved for it. But this isn't just about her. It's about what fans want, athletes who play hard, stay humble, and don't need drama to matter. If that's uncomfortable, ask why. Why is authenticity so threatening? Maybe it's time to value the ones who show up, put in the work, and don't need a performance to be seen. The ones who are real, on and off the court.
To the arena yesterday, wearing that, there she is right there. Let's just bring this up. Over at Tater Report, there she is right there. Hot girls eat Arby's. I can only imagine, and I have no idea. I would assume this is some kind of sponsorship with Arby's, right? Right there. I don't know. The roast beef sandwich jokes just sort of write themselves at this point. And just like that, I want a cheddar melt.
Maybe that's why fans are gravitating towards Sophie, CC, and Aaliyah, not for flash, but for being real. They're not chasing clout. They're chasing wins. In a league obsessed with narratives, the best story turned out to be the one no one scripted. Now we're watching a fast food tea outshine the league's last 3 ad campaigns. Watching players with no gimmicks get more love than the ones with triple the PR spend. Sophie didn't just go viral by accident. She built it, piece by piece. While others were memorizing TikTok dances and crafting subtweets, she was playing 4D chess with curly fries.
Say that when you are good at basketball, you're pretty, and you got grit, those 3 things make you bad to the bone. And I think this is one of it's new trends that's going on in the WNBA, in my personal opinion, is that not only will you be good at basketball, but you also, some of these women will look like women, right? And used to look like dudes, but now they look like beautiful women that are playing basketball. And one thing I like about Sophie is that she's tough.
Look, because Arby saw this and decided that it was a match made in roast beef heaven.
Like, not bad.
They weren't dissuaded, obviously, by the little shade that she threw at them there between enjoying her yummy sandwich, saying that she went away. She doesn't have it often for obvious reasons. Well, what are those obvious reasons, Sophie? Anyway, she is now on the Arby's payroll.